So right now I'm here with Richard McKinney, who just gave his From Hate to Understanding presentation here at Ball State University, and you are the Vice President of the Muslim Association, Student Association here on campus, correct?
No, I'm the president of the Muslim Student Association, the vice president of the Islamic Center of Muncie.
Yes, sorry about that. I got that a little wrong. Can you, for the viewers, can you explain just a little bit what your presentation tonight was about for the people who could not show up tonight?
Well, this is Islamic Awareness Week. It's been a long day, and but so of course there was the explanation of this is about my conversion to Islam, but the bigger message was about me shedding the hatred I had for Islam and for Muslims.
And can you talk a little bit about that experience before you made that conversion and what you went through and what your mind was set through when you were in that mindset of, you know, hatred, and what made you want to decide to change that?
Well, I've used the example of I probably, on some aspects, I made Donald Trump look like a liberal with my hatred, my hate speech, my hate-filled rhetoric that I just believed that all Muslims need to die. They're just a cancer in this world. And I was going to do my best to make that happen as much as I'd be allowed to. One day, I just decided to walk into the Islamic Center and get a different perspective. And once I did, I took their advice on reading, asking questions, turning off the TV, and for me, it was the right path. It was the path to become a Muslim, to become someone who delivers Friday sermons, who is the president of the Muslim Student Association, and has become more of a community leader within the Islamic community here in Muncie.
Can you explain your experience when you first walked into the Islamic Center? A brand new experience for you, not knowing anyone. What was it like? Were they welcoming? Were they distant with you? What was that like for you? And what would that be like for others who want to take the same path that you did?
Well, I was scared. And when I first walked in, I was scared. Tried to stay looking tough, giving the idea that I was tough, but I was scared. There is not one time since that first day I walked into the door that anyone has treated me ill, treated me unloving, even before I became a Muslim. Very open, very friendly, considered me a brother, even before I was a Muslim. And I can't really explain how it would be for someone else to actually go through that, because everybody is different when it comes to stuff like that. But if you just take the chance, not to become a Muslim, but to learn, just to learn, because you don't have to become a Muslim, but we have to release this hatred that we have for this certain ideology, especially because it's doing nothing but dragging our country down. It's dividing our nation, and it is going to make a future that is going to be very, very violent, I feel.
What is it like to be the president of the Muslim Student Association here on campus, and what is that role to intake, and what do you have to do as that leader? Because many people look up to you as that role. And so are there students as well that can join that are not Muslim as well, and what is that experience like for you?
Well, we welcome anybody into the MSA, Muslim Student Association. We welcome anybody. Anybody is welcome to come to our meetings. We usually have our meetings every Thursday at the Student Center, room 308, from 5:15 to 6:30. Very welcome to come and ask questions about Islam or about what it is we do. We are a community group, a faith-based group, just like any of your Christian student organizations. We are just trying to raise awareness about Islam, trying to teach people about the culture, about the religion, and about the people in it, that we're not all terrorists. You know, Islam is a peaceful religion. Islam in itself is literally translated into peace. That's what it means, peace. So, unfortunately, around the world, we've had people who have hijacked it and have turned it into something ugly. But we try to relay a positive message and are very open to questions at any time, and anybody is welcome to come to the meetings. There is nothing in the bylaws that say that you have to be a Muslim to be a member of the Muslim Students Association. So if that's what you'd be interested into, just come and talk to us.
And one last question I have for you tonight. So the presentation tonight, what is the one thing you wanted your audience and students here to take away, and what was the one message you really wanted people to have an impact on?
Stop the hate. Stop the hate. Move forward. Our society has been, American history has been nothing but a history of hatred towards one group or another. We've done it, and we've done it again, and we've done it again. It's just the people keep changing. The ideas don't. We still hate them, and it doesn't make any sense, you know. Just stop the hate. That's it.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you coming out to Ball State and talking to students tonight.